Alrighty, everybody. Hello, my name is Em. Welcome to the Sortifyd channel. Today we are talking your Sortifyd recipes, everything from meal planning, making that recipe, even the integration to Instacart if it's applicable to your region, and how you can view your meals that you have planned. Let's just get into it, okay? So I'm in the Sortifyd app and I'm in the organizer tab. So if I go at the bottom here, organizer tab. If I go to food and interests, I'm going to see recipes. There's also, your interests are in here as well. But this is kind of how you can treat creating your recipe book. So I can click on this, and these are recipes I have saved. Well, technically, my beautiful demo account, Amy, has saved. So I can see these recipes by the last time they were modified, when they were created. I can go by cooking time if I know I only have 15 minutes. If I'm looking by the title, I can even go by category. So from, it'll kind of show appetizers, breads, desserts, dinner, holiday favorites, main. Anyway, you can see here. So, I'm just going to get back to last modified time, but this is where we can go in and add a recipe. Let me just tell you, I think that the recipe aspect of Sortifyd is one of the most spectacular for the fact that this could be its own app. So when we say all-in-one, when we say super app, it's not because it, integrates just your list and your calendar. Sure, 1000% amazing. Let's not downplay that. But it's because you might have to have a recipe app, your budget app, all these other apps that are so amazing, but Sortifyd has integrated them into this app to that same quality. So you have one app that's housing it all. That's what we mean by all-in-one. And this is no exception to how Sortifyd did not rush the process. This is so detailed because I've got 3 really important options. I can search and import a recipe, and this is a search from the web, the wide world of the web. I can manually add a recipe, or I can save a recipe from a website. So if I'm saving a recipe from a website, I'm just copying and pasting the URL when I click that. If I manually add a recipe, it's, a manual add. I'm going to make the name. I'm going to select the category, everything from air fryer, appetizers, barbecue, beverages, dinner, entertainment, holiday favorites, kids. Like, look at this. There's so many. So I can choose that. I'm going to go into my description, my ingredients, my directions. And I love that this is all here. So it's not like I'm adding a recipe and it's just this blank and then a note. Like, I have all of these pieces of the file that are organized and gonna make this look and feel so much better when I open it up or if I share it with someone. So that is adding your recipe versus if I do a search and import. So this is where you can look up, maybe I'm looking for a chicken recipe. So these are recipes I have not saved, and it's telling me the source that it's coming from: BBC Good Food, Serious Eats, The Kitchen, Martha Stewart. Let's do Martha Stewart's. If I click on this, I am going to be able to see the source, so I could copy and paste this URL if I want to see it online. I can see the ingredients. There's just beautiful, just these 2. And then I can have the directions, I get the time and servings, I get all of those nutrition facts, and I even get a photo. Some cool pieces here, let's not skip over. This orange carrot is Instacart integration. So I'm not gonna click on it because my address shows up, but if I click on this, it pulls up the Instacart app. If you're not familiar with Instacart, it's grocery delivery. So it's not available in everybody's region, but if Instacart is available in yours, you can find out clicking here. These ingredients, the olive oil and chicken, will be added to the cart already. When I click this button, it's gonna add it, but I'm choosing the grocery store. It's in the cart, and I'm gonna get it delivered when I want. Done and done. I'm not just getting to the app and having to then pick the grocery store. It's adding these to the cart. like, let's just take a moment. That's incredible. Then I have this button, which is I can add to the list, create a new list. So maybe I'm like, I want this to be a little spicy, so I'm going to add a jalapeno, and I can add. But then I can, kind of hide any part of these that I don't need. And then I'm going to save this recipe. But I'm choosing my category. That's kind of how I'm like customizing it. So this is going to be something I'm going to put in chicken and poultry. So I'll save it. Yay. And then now if I go back to my recipes, and because I'm in last modified, it's going to be right here at the top. So everything from being able to enter in your recipes to picking recipes, like if you're trying to meal plan, which is what we're going to talk about now, and you are like, okay, this week I know I want to have chicken and turkey, you can look up those two recipes and you can search it from the web, add it in, and create your grocery list. Done and done. So if I am wanting to meal plan, something really, really cool is, also I just want you to know that you have this light bulb, and this is going to show you kind of your little like blurb about what recipes are and kind of aspects of ways to use this, get the most out of it. Some of the pieces I'm going over right now. But I want to show you some really cool aspects of meal planning. So I can go to Sortifyd Magic, and I can add a smart action. I'm doing this out of order because I got really excited when I saw Sortifyd Magic. So this is create your own recipe. So sorry, we're going to get into meal planning in a second. I can talk into my microphone from my keyboard, or I can have, I have mushrooms on hand, I have tomatoes, garlic, and pasta. Say, for instance, that's what I have in my pantry, and I want to make something special. Maybe I have lemon, chickpeas, rice, and some leftover chicken. I can enter in my main ingredients. I can say, choose a cuisine type, and I'm wanting to do Italian. I have celiac. Real deal. I would click gluten-free. And then maybe I have a note that I want it to be mild spice, so I like spicy food. And then I'm going to have AI create my recipe with what I've given it. Are you kidding? Like, thank you, Sortifyd. So anyway, that's how you can use AI to help you make a recipe from scratch, and you can add it into your recipe book. Now going into meal planning. So if I go to the calendar and I am filtering out my calendar, I can view my meals planned. So if I click just meals planned and I apply filters, I'm going to see meals I have planned. I think right now on Amy's account, we might not have. Wait, let's see. Might not have meals planned, but you can view just your meals. And what I really want to show you is how you can meal plan. So if I'm here and I press the plus button, I'm going to say plan meal. So meal or event name. So I have a rooftop dinner I'm planning with family and friends. I can choose location or restaurant, rooftop, and then I'm going to choose meal type. So this is going to be dinner. And I love this dining option, cooking at home, ordering in, takeout, or eating out. This is where the information you're sharing with your circle. So maybe you're planning your week. My partner and I, this is really helpful for knowing that this is an order in night. Typically, we love to go out to eat on Fridays. And so even just plugging that into the calendar, saving ourselves the hassle, knowing that it's there, really helpful. This one's going to be a cooking at home. So I'm going to add the recipe. And the one I want is this Martha Stewart one that I had just picked with you all. And I'm going to press done. And that recipe is right in there. It's going to automate to be an hour. And if I've chosen dinner, it's going to put 7 o'clock. I want it for Friday night. So it's going to go 7 to 8 and then I can have it repeat. I don't need that. I know that I want my husband there, or Amy's husband is going to be there. So I'm going to add him, and I want it to be the color that I have associated with him, which is steel blue. I want it to tell me an hour before so I can be ready. And my notes are going to be Jerry and Sally are joining at 6:15. Maybe I have a few recipes, like a drink recipe or something that they requested. I can put that in here, and then I can press save. So now on Friday, I have a rooftop dinner, and it's going to be in my calendar. So even if I view my calendar by day, I can see on Friday, I have this rooftop dinner right here. So Amy, our demo account, had a meal plan right here, but I just want to show you how it pops up on your calendar as an event, as something that you can see and better plan out your meals. So that is the meal planner function, making sure I didn't miss anything. Always remember, you can assign your meal plan to different days. So if it's Sunday and you're planning out your week, you can do that. If you're sitting and you're not sure what recipes, you can search. If you have some favorites from online, you can copy and paste the URL. So there's lots of different ways, and you can make your grocery list right from your recipe. So when you are in your recipe, the ultimate pumpkin pie, I can make this list. So like I said, with add to list, if I knew I wanted to add something else, but maybe I know I'm going to go to the grocery store just for this pumpkin pie, I am going to, create a new list, put it in shopping, and now it's going to be in my list for grocery shopping. So it will be right in my lists. So when I go grocery shopping, I can just pull this right up. Maybe I'm going to send my partner to go grocery shopping, so I will share it with him. And I want all of them. You do you. With Sortifyd, meals go from idea, they go right to action, and they are organized, synced, and totally stress-free.